It's Friday the 7th of April and we're leaving Beccles and ready for Loddon. Now unfortunately the camera that I'm using for this river only footage packed in round about Reedham Ferry. I can't remember for the life of me that I've done that many videos, that much footage. I can't remember if I changed the SD card and I've wiped it over, I do not know, but this journey should have gone to Loddon. It finishes around about Reedham Ferry. Hope you enjoy it. Well, it looks absolutely gorgeous outside, doesn't it? Well, appearances can be deceiving. It was blooming cold. I don't think I've ever known a cold as Easter as this one. But then again, this is the first time on lightning with the upper elm. When I was on Silver Cloud, I tended to just pop my head out of the roof, and if it got a little bit chilly, I pop back in again. But yeah, it was very chilly. In fact, it is now May the 13th as I'm editing this, and well, it's nice out, and it's going to be a nice day, but the heating still come on this morning. I don't know. When's summer going to start? Well, hopefully by the time you see this. We're just approaching the Waveney River Centre, and I did Google this. I'm not too sure whether I Googled it before we came down, and that will be in the other video, but it didn't look as though there was any sort of airboats or in the main basin where you used to be able to moor. So I googled it now. The visitor moorings, there's just a few on this front bit. I think either where this boat is moored now or behind it, but that's about it for visitor moorings. I do believe they've got the fuel sorted out. I'm not too sure about the pump out, but in the main marina where you just used to turn left just after this boat here, you can't go in there anymore, I don't think. It looks like as though they're all long-term moorings. I think it's just here, just behind this boat, where you can moor up. So not much space there, but at £20 a night, I don't know, it might even be more now. Request to open Chet channel 12. Well, I've messaged Lucy telling her to bring some warm clothes. But it doesn't affect them young ones, does it? Like it does those little biddies. I'll have to get the missus to take over. Now I need a quick wee. Well, as you saw, we've just gone under Summer Leighton Swing Bridge, and you can request that to be opened if you're in a high vessel. I don't think we've ever had any problems going under that, and I don't expect to have, really. The one that you could have problems with is at St Olives. Now, if you come in from Yarmouth over Braden and then you're coming down the Waveney, one thing to consider is the bridge height at St Olives, because, well, my brother Jeff will be on Concord, which I think that might be fairly high. That's dual steering, and Carl and Karen will be on Brinks Jazz, one of the Brinks Jazz. Now that's 8 foot, so they're going to have to be very careful when they're coming down here, because they won't be following us. They'll be coming down on the Saturday before, earlier than us. This is in August. We'll be coming down from Brundle down the new cut, so we missed the bridge at St Olives, whereas they'll be crossing over Braden on the Saturday morning, and we'll have to negotiate the bridge. Now it should be at low water. I've given them the timings and everything. It should be at low water, so they shouldn't have any problems. Watch this space. Well, you won't actually see them unless one of them has a camera on. In the distance we have the moorings at Fleet and the lovely elevated houses. The views from there must be amazing. Probably the ones you've seen every day for about 10 years. It might not be as quite as amazing as when they first saw it, but I won't mind giving it a try. We've got a little sort of shed at the bottom of the garden. I'd live in that. Yeah, I've mentioned it before, the Fleet moorings you can't actually get anywhere, not unless you're walking through private property. I did go down a path last year from here, and it does say no access, but there was somebody walking a dog. Now I don't know whether that was somebody from the property nearby or what, but I didn't go any further. You can go for a little walk, but not too far.
Woo!
Coming from the Beccles and Alton Broad end, once you've gone past the Ringfleet, you're shortly at the new cut. Now you go straight up the new cut, for those that don't know, and that'll take you over to Reedham. And if you bear right here, then that'll take you to St Olives and beyond up to Braden. Burgh Castle. I always just call it Berg. Now it's spelt, but apparently it's Borough. And the Fisherman's, and when we did, well, you probably will see it actually on this river only footage. But we're heading now to Loddon on the Friday, and on the Saturday we then leave Loddon and we go up to Brundle to pick Lucy and Joe up, and then once we pick them up we head down to Borough Castle and the Fisherman's. So we was going to go to Borough Castle first, thinking there might be electric there, but when we got to the Fisherman's we couldn't see electric posts, well, because we didn't look properly, because there are electric posts at the Borough Castle moorings, but we moored outside the Fisherman's, and next morning we were setting off and the front end was just sat in mud. Anyway, you'll see that in the other video. Now you might be wondering, well then again you might not, but you might be wondering about the choice of music. Now I have a subscription to a site called MusicBed and get royalty free. Well, you get a license for them. Some of them they still get disputed by other people, and it is a bit of a pain sometimes with YouTube. For the first two, what we are now, number 4, for the first 3 river only footages I did just use stuff that I found randomly. Now what I've done now is I've searched through my PC, my various hard drives and stuff for all the music that I've downloaded over the years with MusicBed, and I brought them all into one folder, and they're all in alphabetical order, so I'm just grabbing one after the other. So they might be vocals, they might be just instrumentals, they might be a bit weird, but they're going on as I find them. It's taking far too long for me to get through these. I've uploaded now the other series of videos. I'm on June the 9th, and then another few weeks after that and we'll be back on the boat. once you get to the end of the new cut, or the start of it, whichever it is, and you turn left, you go up towards Reedham and up towards Norwich that way. If you turned right, you would go down to like the Burney Arms area and Braden Water, and it looks like the bridge is open from here, looking at this footage. So yes, so we'll be very, very soon we'll be in Reedham, or passing Reedham, and then once we get to Reedham Ferry, like I said, I have no idea what went on. I don't know if it's the SD card or the camera or what, but I don't think I had a chance to change the card or sort it out, so this journey will end up round about the Reedham Ferry. three larger boats creating a bit of a wash because they're going against the tide coming down in the opposite direction, as you can see, and the small boat in front, I'm not too sure whether it's picking up on the camera, but it gives it a fair old rocking. causing quite a wash. The one in front of us sort of rocking all over the place. So hopefully that's come out on camera. It is working, it's just disconnected from the phone for some reason. Well, we're coming up to Reedham Ferry now, and this is not far off the end of the particular video. Unfortunately we don't get to see the Chet. Well, we do tomorrow. Well, in the next video it'll be in episode 5. We leave Loddon and head up to Brundle. Now I have a feeling that there's probably about 3 episodes of that particular journey, and I think, if memory serves me right when I'm looking through the original footage, that'll be from Loddon to Cantley. And yeah, it's looking very nice, the weather. Low clouds, really nice. Pretty chilly though. Well, if you've enjoyed these videos, give it a like and drop me a comment in the comments below. And if you're not subscribed, then get subscribed. And then get your friends to subscribe. Then get their friends to subscribe. And tell them to get their friends to, well, you know the score. The more the merrier. It does help. And it does help me to keep motivated to keep doing all this.